All right. Welcome back, Show Me Nourish Land. Welcome back. We backed out, came back in. Hopefully now we can hear Mr. William. That is what we're working on. We did not have volume. So we are going to come back and try this again. So again, welcome to our 30-minute section where we talk about mindful nuggets. That is what this podcast is all about, mindful nuggets. So we are inviting Mr. William to come in. Here he comes. Hopefully we have sound this time. We just need a little bit of sound. That was all we were needing, was a little bit of sound. Oh, I think we got it. I'm hearing something.
Are you?
I am hearing you. I just don't see you.
Wow. Okay. Well, let me get my video on.
So we must have had a glitch. That's okay. That happens.
Well, how about that? We can overcome challenges, can we not?
Yes, we can. Like I said, you put your mind to it and you nourish that mind. Guess what happens? Guess what happens? All right. So we're going to set a live goal. We're going to do this today. I'm going to show you on yours, William, how to do this so we can invite more people to come in. At the bottom of your screen, you should see, or at the top of your screen, actually, you see those scrolling across the top and it says set a Heart Me Live goal.
Say that one more time. I don't see that at the top. I see Live Fest and a few things.
It says set a goal. Does it say set a goal anywhere in there?
Interestingly, no.
Nope. You don't see some hearts or stars or anything sitting up there?
Well, no, I don't.
No? Okay. That's all right. It's okay. Well, later on, I'll show you how to do that. And so I'm going to set a goal for us. The first one that actually turns around and gives us a big join me heart.
Okay. I heard that. Okay. Oh, I see it now. Yeah, it's scrolling. I see it. Okay.
Just tap on it. When you tap on it, you can set a goal. And so what I'm doing on my side today is the very first viewer that gives us that actual join me heart goal, I'm going to give them a whole free month access to Michelle on Demand. So giving them.
Oh, that's sweet. That's valuable.
Yeah, so they can come in, they can see what the community is all about, get them some nutritional education over the next 30 days, starting in January. Why not, right? So we're going to offer that out today.
All right. I'll have to practice this, Michelle. I've got 15 minutes. I have a Discovery All Possibilities call coming up at 1 o'clock.
I was going to say, I have Michelle on Demand in 15 minutes as well. So let's go ahead and let's make this happen, all right?
Let's see. We were in for nourishment, if I recall. This is the first part of our series.
Yep. So why don't you go ahead and explain to them what we're doing really quickly.
Oh, you want me? Oh, okay. Well, this is Mindful Nuggets, and it's exactly what it says. It's being mindful about your words in nourishment by eating proper nuggets that fuel your body in the proper manner. So it's the same thing. It's what you put in your mouth and what comes out of your mouth that matters.
That's right. What you put in your mouth comes out, and if you put it in nutritiously, I can speak today, nutritiously, if you put that in, guess what? It nourishes the mind and gives you that power, right? The words we speak have power, right? And that's what we're talking about.
I mean, 100%.
Right. Don't you have a class coming up on powerful words?
January 6th, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific would be 6 p.m. Central. And it's a course to help people find the word that aligns with their values and what their vision and goals are going to be for 2025. It's not just a random grab a word. Well, I'm going to do this. This word is to sustain what's on ground you all the way through 2025 and what it is that you're wanting out of life. It's great health. It have bigger financial goals. You've got marriage goals. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Words create, or words can take away, and it depends on what you're throwing out in your mouth or breathing to life out there. It matters.
Right. So, and today we're going to talk about nourish because we wanted to start this whole 7-part series over the word nourish. So we're going to take the word in, which we chose nourish out of the word in. So why is nourish so important? Why should you nourish the mind? Why should you actually eat nutritious foods to make that, actually be a better mindset? Because it's the foundation of everything you do, right? Right, William?
It is. Well, I mean, a good analogy is you don't put diesel in a gas car. You'd
However, I've
expect
heard
it to
people do
perform.
that.
No, that doesn't work.
It may or may not work, but it's not going to work, right?
It will do something, but it's not going to be pretty.
Right. So it influences how you lead, how you grow, and ultimately how you care for your physical, self, right? Overall. So leadership isn't just about leading others, though. What is leadership really about, William?
Leadership in its core essence is influence, and you can be an influence of zero and still lead zero, or you can be a leader of yourself starting at one and influencing others. So you set what your leadership is in life, and you get to determine it is where that you want to go with it, and then what's required is the necessary support and tools to get you there,
Right.
i.e. mentorship, self-growth, mindset. All those things come into play, and it's something. It's a journey. It's an experience that we all get to go on to improve ourselves as we go on. I mean, we're the only species on this planet that does not live up to its full potential. And my question would be why? And I'd love for the audience to come back with some response on that. I have my answer, but I'd like to hear from the audience as well. That gets to be fun too.
Readdress the question. The question is, why are we, go ahead.
Why are we the only species on this planet that does not live up to its fullest potential?
So audience, we'd like for you to put in the comments why you believe or not believe as to why we do not live up to our full potential. So a cluttered mind is a negative mind, right? It's doubt, it's fear. So if we're not nutritionally nourishing the mind, then we have doubt that takes over. We have fear that takes over. Do you want to speak upon that a little bit?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, your gut and your mind are tied together. All right, so what you're putting in your gut fuels your mind, or does not fuel your mind. When you're getting into a place where you're not getting oxygenated enough into what your mind needs, you're not thinking clearly.
Right.
All right, and those that require energy, which usually a positive attitude requires energy. It's easy to fall backwards. It's hard to stand up and move forward. So it requires energy. So if you're not fueling it with the right stuff in your gut's taken away from your ability to perform, and that includes your mind. I mean, it's all connected. It really is. I eat specifically. I have probiotics. I have things like leafy greens. I have anything that has fiber that fuels it into it. I actually use mushroom lion's mane, which helps with cognitive thinking.
Yes.
Yeah, and then I'll use flax seeds and other things to get the proteins in, because proteins have to come first. If you eat carbs, well, what happens? You get lethargic, blood sugar spikes, and your brain gets foggy. So there's a certain order of progress that really needs to go into place to fuel yourself for optimum performance. And optimum is our next word we're going to be using next week. So I made reference to that, and that was subconscious. Actually, that wasn't intentional.
That's how this is supposed to work. We're here to have fun. We're here to give you a mindful nugget. We're here to keep it light. We're here to keep it educational. Honestly, guys, we're here to have fun. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, we are. I mean, really, how can you be clear? Michelle, you had mentioned something about clarity of purpose, which is important. Intention is everything. And carrying through it and executing what that intention is just important. But how can you do that with a foggy mindset?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't have clarity, let's just take, for example, clarity as to why you want to get healthy. I mean, you and I both come from a situation where our health came down to making a choice. And that choice was live or die.
Well, literally, audience, we're not kidding. That was the choice.
That was our choice.
We were at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I wish, guys, and whenever William's ready, he can share with you, his pictures and what he went through. I share mine openly all the time, but the bottom line is it came down to live or die. It was a choice. So when you have a clarity of your purpose as to why you want to move into that next job, or you want to move into a better health, or you want to move into a new career, or maybe a new relationship, that clarity of purpose needs to be there. But if you don't have the right mindset to nourish it, to make it what you want of it, then it becomes cluttered. It becomes that negativity, that doubt, that fear. So again, nourishing the body helps us make good choices, but we also have to nourish the mind. And that mind has to come with self development, leadership in some way. So I'm going to let William take it from here on that leadership side, and then we'll talk about consistency because I think that's all we're going to be able to do today.
Yeah, it is. Well, the mind is the most powerful thing that you have
Right.
outside of faith in God. That He blessed you with that. But the mind controls the body.
Right.
The body tries to control the mind if we allow it. Most of the time, we let it get away with things that we shouldn't.
That's right.
So, but the mind, if you have the discipline, and that's what it all boils down to. How
But where
bad do
does
you
that
really
discipline
want
come from? That discipline comes from your mindset.
it? Is, and exactly that. It comes from it is today. This is the way I get to be.
Right.
Okay, and it doesn't care what my body says about it. It's just the way it's going to be. And by choosing that, I'm declaring it to my body that my mind is in charge, and we're going to live out today in this orderly fashion that supports us in good health. Or we get to choose not to, and then we end back up where we are, where habits take us. Because subconsciously, we're making 99.5% decisions of way we are programmed and wired.
Right.
We got to create an interrupt if we want to change something, and we have to become self-aware of what it is, pinpoint exactly what's not supporting us anymore, and what it is that we want to change. If we don't do that, we'll fall back into those habits, and it's just the way we are built. Period. So, what changes that?
Being consistent.
Exactly this: the power of your words.
Power of your words and being consistent in that power, like we're talking about with these words. So words are powerful. Everything you speak that comes out of your mouth, it's powerful. It hits in some way. It can hit funny, it can hit hard, it can hit light. It hits in some way, right? So whenever you're choosing a word, and we're coming into the new year, we're just, 36 hours, something like that, away from the new year, right?
Yeah,
So
close. Yeah, sure is.
coming into the new year, we no longer make resolutions. No one does resolutions anymore. We talk about words. We talk about the power of these words. So my word this year is committed. What's yours, William? What's your word this year?
Authentic, being authentic to myself and to people, because if I can't be authentic to me, I can't be authentic to you. And it's just as simple as that. And it's an integrity word. There's like 8 pillars in authenticity. It really is. And you break it down. That's something I will talk about in the power of the word. And I encourage you to join. But the thing about the word is, words are also emotional and have specific application.
That's right.
Words will also bring back the emotions that may be something that doesn't support you anymore, and we need to address that. That's what I do, is I help get down to the root of what's driving the train. Right. And get people to a point where that is no longer a trap or limiting belief. It becomes a liberation.
Right.
On how you live. Because there's 3 things that happens if you want to create a different life. You need to start with the word, yep. And you need to have clarity of vision, and you need to know your values and what you stand for.
That's right. All right, so we're coming into the end, guys. Yep. We'll be back here next Monday at 11:30 a.m. But to wrap up, we are on a 7-part series. Next week, we're going to talk about the word O in Nourish. That is optimization. So we're going to talk about that. We'll be here on time, I promise. We just had some technical difficulties today, guys. So we'll give you a full 30 minutes next Monday. In wrapping up, though, William, you have a class. Go ahead and tell us about that class coming up on January 6th.
Yeah, the class is the power of the word. It is the intentional word that means something in your life that directs you to a result that you desire. And it's not just a top layered word. This is a deep, emotional, something of value that you value. You're going to speak every day that guides you to the results that you want in your life. If we don't do that consistently, we're not going to obtain what we're after. And this word grounds you to remind you why and where and what you want. So join me. Starting January 6th, Michelle's got the links. You can put it up. And let's go find your word. And let's have fun, too. All right? That's the whole part of this, is to have some fun, find out what your word is, and find out some meaning. Let's go exploring, shall we?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm excited. I can't wait. I got your link, so I'll share it with everybody. I'm going to be there. So Come and join both.
Please, yes.
Come and join both of us as we take on the power of the word. Like I said, this year my word's committed. So I am committed to myself. I'm committed to everyone that I come in contact with to change their life in some way, shape, or form and give them value into our relationship. That is what I'm committed to this year. So I'm excited about 2025. And guys, that is a wrap for Mindful Nuggets today. Join us again on Monday at 11:30 a.m. We'll be here. Bye, Mr. Williams.
Love you. Thank you for coming.
I will call you later, and we'll get ready for Monday. All right. Bye, everybody.
Right.
Have a great
Bye,
day.
everyone. Thank you.
Take care.
Love you.